Hey, what's up YouTube? We are back with another video. We're doing a story time video.
You move around a lot.
Why I do that? I like wheelie chairs.
You like move whenever you get nervous, right?
No, I just move when I have the chance on this chair. Anyways, so today we're going to be doing a story time video. We're going to be doing the time when we got robbed.
Well, we weren't together, so like
these are two different separate stories.
I'm on, but I wasn't like with her at the time. I mean, I was with her, but
we
I
were boyfriend and girlfriend, but we weren't together. Just get into the story.
I heard a noise. Like when was it? Like May
of 2016, last year.
Yeah. I was working at Jack in the Box, and I was in the kitchen and some like black men came in and they were acting really strange because we saw the video afterwards, but they're acting really strange and they went up to the front and it was this girl's first day, right? Well, we look at me.
No, I'm listening to the story.
It was her first day working, so which kind of made it like she got robbed on her first day. Well, they ordered a number 3, and whenever they said that, they like really subtly said like open the cash register, and she was just like, what the fuck? So she didn't know what to do, and then they said, all right, and with regular fries, and then she said, and then the black man said, I have like an armed gun on my pocket, so if you don't open the cash register, we're gonna shoot. So she called the manager to open the register, and the manager, because she was working at the time, she opened the cash register, and I think they told her to put all the money in a bag. So just grab like one of those bags like where you would put food in, and they just stuffed it with change, with money and everything. They wanted the coins and everything, the rolls, everything from all the drawers. And it was right. The stupid thing, it was right after lunch hour. So it was like 1 o'clock in the like. It wasn't even night. It was in the afternoon. So they just threw everything in the bag. They didn't touch anything. They made us do everything. So they just threw everything in the bag and they just ran. Like they came all the way to the drive-thru window. They asked for that register too, and they were just pointing like the gun like it wasn't really their gun. They didn't put it out. They were just in their pocket, and then they just ran off, and I don't think they ever caught them. Even then, we closed down the restaurant, we called the cops, and they asked for a copy of the video, because the stupid asses parked right in front of the front door, like in reverse too, so you could see their fucking license plate, and they just drove off. And then I don't think we've ever heard from whatever happened, because it's like,
I mean, you haven't heard?
Yeah, I haven't heard. And
so they never
I was scared. Huh?
They never caught them?
As far as I don't know, they actually got away. I think they stole, it was like $800. It wasn't even that much. Like, is it really
worth?
What?
$800? Really?
Yeah, you're not gonna risk going to jail for $800, but that's all they took. They didn't even make us open the safe or anything. They just wanted the cash drawers.
Well, thankfully nobody got hurt, and that's the most important thing at the end of the day. Because I mean, money can be replaced. Money can be reimbursed.
I remember the district manager came, because he's not really mean, but he's like really serious, and he gave everybody a hug that was working. He didn't let us go home though. We still have to work. But he gave us a hug. He was like, man, it's alright, man. And then he just pat me in the back, and I'm like, oh.
He was over here crying.
I wasn't crying.
I want to raise.
Nah, but
where were you when all of this was happening?
I was in the kitchen making burgers. I wasn't even aware of that until I saw a man like without, because you know when somebody's working because they have a uniform. They just walked into the drive-through.
You mean they walked to the back where you were?
No, not exactly where I was, because I had no money. Oh yeah, they started stealing people's phones. Like if you were dining in, they were asking for your phones and they took them. And and this guy said no supposedly, but I don't know what happened to him. And some guy got it actually. He actually recorded it, all of it, and he put it on Twitter. But yeah, nobody got hurt. We're all good. They only stole $100, and the cops got there. They didn't do shit. This is for my story. It wasn't that deep.
My story is deep, okay? Let me tell you. I can't remember how old I was. Was I with you?
No.
I wasn't with you at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this was before I was 14 years old, so I want to say I was in middle school, most likely. I was in middle school, so probably like 13, 12. Yeah, like 13 years old, I think. So it was my dad's birthday that day, and we were all gonna go to Red Lobster. So we ran into my cousin, and at the time he was out on the streets doing drugs, doing bad things, just in the wrong crowd. So as soon as we were about to pull out to leave my house, my cousin stopped us, and he was telling my mom, like, hey, like, I have these watches and stuff like that, like, I'm gonna sell them to you. My mom was like, I'm not stupid, like, I know those are stolen, I know those are not good, I'm gonna give you money to go eat, go get you some tacos down the road or whatever. Because
Wait, so he was living with y'all, right?
No, he was not living with us.
Oh, okay.
He hung around with my neighbors, because my neighbors are thugs, I guess you can say. But he hung around with them, and yeah, and I remember seeing him, and I mean, at the time I didn't know the effects of drugs because I'd never been around drugs. I've never done drugs in my life. But his eyes, I remember them being so red, and he was so skinny, like you could see it in his face, you could see it in his bones. I mean, he was skinny compared to how he used to be when we were growing up. He used to be kind of chunky. Well, not chunky, but like, it had a little meat on his bones. But anyways, we go to Red Lobster, we come back, we go in the house, our back door is broken into, there's a footprint on it, my cell phone gone, all my mom's jewelry gone, my sister's quinceañera medalla, if y'all don't know what that is, it's like this religious necklace that they wear when they turn 15, has like Jesus and the Virgin Mary on it, gone. That's gold, that's a lot of money. And my brother had gifted me a portable DVD player, gone. He stole everything that we had. And we were like, what the fuck? We were scared because we didn't know who did it. So we didn't know if they were still in the process of stealing from us. We just saw our door was broken into, our back door.
How did he break into the window?
He hopped the fence,
and
he broke down our back door. That's how he came in. So my dad was like, wait right here, and I was like freaking out at the time. So everybody ran inside, and by everybody I mean like my parents. Everybody ran inside, left me by myself. I was panicking, thinking my parents were gonna get killed. So I ran in there too, and she was just like, my jewelry's gone. Like, I usually hide my portable DVD player. I was obsessed with it. Like, to this day, I love watching movies all the time. I usually hid my DVD player in my room. I had like a little secret compartment that I hide it. That fucking day, I don't know why, I decided to plug it into the wall in the living room, plain sight, to charge. Well, of course, he took that because it was in plain sight. I saw it was gone. I said, he took my fucking DVD player. He took my phone, and we had to file a police report. First, we didn't know who it was. We called my neighbor. I'm not going to give no names out because, the whole snitch rule. But he was like, because, he's real close to my mom, We're real close. We're like family. He was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your nephew broke into your house. He was with a fat white girl, which at the time was his girlfriend. And my mom's like, are you fucking kidding me? Alright guys, so we had to cut it off. It just died all of a sudden. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So, like my neighbor was like, hey, it was your nephew, whatever. She was telling my mom. And so my neighbor called my friend, my cousin, and basically he was selling everything he stolen from us at a local Walmart. And so my mom and my dad was pissed. So my dad and my brother and you know, they all took off to that Walmart to confront him, and they went with my cousin's siblings, and they were about my age, so they were like heartbroken that their brother could do that. And yeah, like they chased him down and we couldn't find him, and then my mom called and she was like, I won't press charges if you come back and give me everything you took. He said no, he couldn't. He already sold majority of the stuff, so we had to press charges. So that is a story time on how my cousin stole from us. So those were some pretty intense stories, right guys? If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!